the groove, stuck as sharp as a knife. Well, now do you remember all the guys that gave us rock and roll?
Here we go.
Hi, my name is Michael Newcomer, and today we're going to be discussing some records. I am an audio engineer, so I have 15 years of experience of sound and video. My father was a television editor. He used to take me to work with him when I was very little, since I could remember walking, and he taught me everything about electronics and film and just all types of stuff like that. And that's how I got to learn all this stuff. We were young kids, and our dad used to drop us off in Hollywood, and we used to just go to concerts when we were like 13, 14 years old, and we used to just go to random shows all the time, and we got to see so many cool bands. This is my record collection, and I have close to 1,000 records. I started collecting about 4 years ago after my little brother died. It gave me an outlet for my depression and my sadness that I went through. You have to be pretty out there to collect this many records in about 2 years. Today we're going to be listing off the top 5 San Pedro albums of all time. Number 5, Killer Dreamer, self-titled. Killer Dreamer, self-titled. I love this album. I love this band. The energy is insane. It takes me back to the early 2000s when I was 18. I would put on backyard shows. Killer Dreamer, Toys That Kill, Haggard Numbskulls, and the Corduroys, Josh's band. They played my 18th birthday party. It was a wild show. We had so much fun. Thrasher Magazine did a top 100 coolest things in LA that happened that year, and my birthday party and the Minutemen reunion show was tied for number 2. That was the highlight of my year that year. That was so much fun. That show was insane. And I'm pretty sure that's where the drummer for this band, LROL, and my cousin met for the first time, or one of those backyard shows we would put on or go to. This band changed my life. The drummer gave me a little niece that I adore. Her name is Sophia. Number 4, Oogum Boogum by Bretton Wood.
Now, baby, you're casting your spell on me. I say, boogum, 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 boogum. Now, baby, you're casting your spell on me.
The first track is I Think You Got Your Fools Mixed Up. It's a great track. The best thing I ever had is also a great track. Take a Chance, Give Me a Little Sign. Bretton Wood is a San Pedro native and a legend. Number 3, Toilet Kids Bread by FYP. All Grown Up, New York City, One Lump or Two. They're all great tracks on this record, great energy. Audrey is probably my favorite track on the album. Give it a listen to. Number 2, Escape from Planet Earth by the Alley Cats.
Santa Monica Boulevard, give me a reason to exist. Give me slaughter on the avenue, give me one last holy kiss in the
Escape from Planet Earth by the Alley Cats. I'll straight up say it, if you don't know Randy from the Alley Cats, then I don't think you can say you're from San Pedro. He's a staple here in San Pedro. This album has an amazing vibe that you can never replicate. Very punk, but new wave also. And the vocals are so powerful. It's energetic. The engineering is great. All around solid record. Number 1, Double Nickels on the Dime by the Minutemen. Double Nickels on the Dime by the Minutemen. This album came out in 1984. I wish I had been at least 10 years older just so I could have seen them play. This album is punk as fuck. If you haven't heard it, put it on immediately. My dad was friends with D Boone in high school. The first time I met my quad, I told him my name. He got all nostalgic on me and was like, your dad was awesome. We used to call him the Skull because his head was so big. I don't have too much to say about the Minutemen Double Nickels on the Dime, except for it's punk as fuck and you should give it a listen to. If you haven't, seriously put it on immediately.
Look out.